And we're very happy to welcome centre-back Paddy Barrett to the club. Paddy, how are you?
Fantastic, fantastic. It's great to be part of the St. Pat's, and obviously it's been a late one, but thankfully we got it done in time.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Paddy, you've most recently been pursuing a football career in, of all places, Cambodia. Before that, you were in the States for a couple of years, and you've got lots of League of Ireland history as well. So you might talk us through how the move to St. Pat's has come about.
Yeah, obviously I've been. I left the League of Ireland maybe what was it 3.5 years ago, and I just kind of said to myself I wanted to go travel and play football, and that's what I've done. Um, So as you said, I've ended up in Cambodia here, which is probably crazy when people see like that I've signed in Cambodia. But it's something that I wanted to do. It's another experience that I wanted to challenge myself in a different culture, a different place. So it's something that I was really excited about. And obviously it didn't kind of for numerous reasons it didn't work out the way I wanted to work out, and that's where kind of I said to myself I wanted to go back home, back to Ireland and play in Ireland. And Stephen reached out to me, and it's kind of it was an opportunity that I couldn't turn down to play for such a big club for St. Pat's.
Yeah, yourself and the head coach, Stephen O'Donnell, have history together as teammates on the pitch with Dundalk, and I know he played a key role in your move. You'd also know a couple of the other lads in the team, and the fact that you've been in the League of Ireland so long, you're familiar with the club, the stadium, the other teams in the league and stuff like that as well. So I'm sure you're quite excited to be a League of Ireland player again this time with St. Pat's.
Yes, definitely. I know Stephen. Obviously, we played with him in Dundalk. Unbelievable leader on the field, and I can see that. Obviously, I've kept an eye on the League of Ireland over the last few years, and I've seen, especially last year, I've seen his leadership from the field come onto the manager side of it, and it's something that I was really excited about when he did reach out. Yeah, obviously I've played around the League of Ireland. I've played against Pats. I've played in Richmond numerous times. It was a very difficult place to go, and they play great football. And it's something that attracted me to the club was how they play, and I think it suits my style of play also. So I'm really excited to get going, and hopefully the fans can get back in, because I know when I played there numerous of times, that was a very difficult place to play with the fans. So hopefully that atmosphere will be back with us this year at some point.
Yeah, having been away, Paddy, for a couple of years now as well, what's your feelings on coming back to the league? You're 27, you're probably at a really, really good age to be a footballer. And, they say people, particularly in your position, 27, 28, 29 are the age when players really hit their peak. So you are coming back to a league that has been very good to you. You've been away for a couple of years and you're now back older, more experienced and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. Look, obviously, I moved away at a very young age. Came back to Ireland, and I learned a lot playing in Ireland. And when I moved away, I've learned a lot as well. I've gained a lot of experience on and off the field. I've grown, so it's something that I'd like to bring to the St. Pat's. And I feel like I've matured a lot as a player, and I think I've improved as a player over the years as well. And as you said, I think I'm at I probably feel like I'm ancient going around, but as you said, I'm still only 27. So I'm still young, so I can bring a lot to this team, and hopefully I can do that this year and make it a successful year.
Yeah, I know Stephen has spoken about adding you to centre-back options along with Lee Desmond, Sam Bone and Cian Kelly, one of our younger players who's signed his first professional contract from the academy as well. So there will be good competition for places in your position to try and get into the team.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I know Lee Desmond and Sam Bone from playing against them. And as I said to you already, I've watched the League of Ireland over the last few years, and the two lads have done very well. I'm not obviously familiar with the young lads signing, but it's competition there, and I like a bit of competition. It'll keep me on my toes. It's the same. It works both ways. So me coming in, hopefully I can add to that strong partnership in there. So hopefully that all of us can work together, and we can get many clean sheets throughout the year, and we can work together as centre backs and hopefully build good partnerships there.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the fixtures as well, Paddy. Shamrock Rovers away on the opening night, a first home match against Strata, and then the first of 6 matches in April is away to Bohemian. So a fairly exciting start for the club and for you back in the league. A couple of big Dublin derbies, hopefully, to be involved in.
Yes, it is. It's great when I seen the fixtures come out. It was obviously I seen obviously you check who the champions play. You know, it's kind of big news. And you know, when Pats obviously were interested, I kind of checked up their fixtures and seeing that they were away the Shamrock Rovers. So yeah, it's a great start to the season. It's a very obviously difficult place to go. Knowing Shamrock Rovers every year, you know they're always a very good team and a tough place to go. And obviously then you're away to Drogheda as well, and
home to Drogheda, then away to Bohs.
Home to Drogheda, sorry, yeah. So yeah, it's a difficult start to the season, but it's one that we're really looking forward to, and hopefully we can go to Tala on the first night of the season, and you know we can put in a performance and get a good result.
In terms of living back in Ireland as well, Paddy, we mentioned you've been abroad in the States and most recently in Cambodia as well. So to be home, I know you're from Waterford, but you'll be living in Dublin, but you will be back in Ireland. And I'm sure, again, given everything that's going on in the world as well, to be, you know, close to family and friends, even though the social distancing and everything that has to go with it. But you've had to be used to, particularly in the last little while, FaceTime calls and WhatsApp audio and Zooms and stuff. So are you happy and excited to be back in Ireland?
Yes, of course, it's great. You know, it's just, as I say to people, like it's not really the place. You know what I mean? Home is not a place for me. It's kind of a feeling. So that feeling when I come home anytime, it's unbelievable. You know, to be around my parents, my family, my friends. It's great. As you said, it's obviously different this time around, but it's still that feeling there. So it's something that I'm really excited about, and hopefully when the fans get back in, it's something that I haven't done for years, where my friends and family can go watch me play live, you know. So it's been since probably I was in Dundalk when my friends and family could watch me there. So it's an exciting feeling, and I'm delighted to be at home, and I just can't wait to get started.
Great stuff, Paddy Barrett. Thanks, Minnie, for jumping on. Welcome again to St. Pat's, and we'll see you very soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jamie.
So, Stephen, another player to announce for Saints 2021. Tell us about the capture of centre-back Paddy Barrett.
Yeah, as we obviously have built a relationship with Paddy, would have played him at Dundalk, and then he went over to America. So, you know, another high calibre player, would have played in all the qualifying games of Dundalk in 2016, getting into Europe, would have played all the playoff matches, and he's coming into a perfect age now, 27 years of age for a centre back. Again, a very high quality addition, and delighted to get Paddy on board, and really looking forward to working with him.
Yeah, he's a player with a lot of experience in this country, also across in the States and Canada, and most recently he's been over in Cambodia for a little bit as well. So someone who does have experience of you know, various types of football around the world.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of life experiences, you know, being around, as you said, a few different countries. And you know, usually them boys are maybe coming back at 32, 33, but Paddy's coming back at, you know, a perfect age for a footballer at 27 years of age. So really happy with it. Paddy's been there, done it, won leagues, won cups, you know, progressed, played in European group stages, you know, played in big games in Europe. So he brings a lot of experience and a lot of leadership, so delighted to get him on board.
And after Luke McNally moved to the UK, I know it's a position that you were looking at to bring in a senior centre-back, and someone of that quality I'm sure you're very happy with.
Yeah, it gives us good depth, you know, with our centre-back position now. 3 really good centre-backs, and there'll be good competition for places in that position, you know, which you're going to need all of them throughout the season, and it just bodes well. As you said, Luke going to Oxford has created a little gap there, and it's a position we were eager to strengthen, and we have done there.